Today we're cooking a turkey Timid Turtle style, and the first step is to build a raging fire in a hole in the ground. This is how we start the fire here in our regular fire ring, and we're going to move it into the hole. And this is the hole. It doesn't look like much right now because we've filled it with all sorts of twigs and dry branches so that we can build a huge fire in here. We're starting very early in the morning because we're going to have this fire burn for 3 or 4 hours so that we get a good bed of coals before we put our turkey in the hole. So now we have a fire in the hole. Now we're just going to feed it for a few hours and let it burn down to make a nice bed of coals. And I think we'll have a coffee. Well, the fire continues to burn down behind us. You can see for scale, we've brought in a model here in Liam. Hi Liam, and he's standing in front of the raging inferno we're building that we're going to put our turkey in later. It won't be a raging inferno when we put the turkey in it, it'll just be coals. And while we're waiting for that to burn down, we're doing something very good. Yep, bacon and eggs over the fire. Nothing better. We're going to use a very scientific test here to determine if this is hot enough. Yeah, it's hot enough. So this stuff's going to burn down a little bit more, and then we're going to put the turkey in. I got to tell you, it's hot as hell right here. I think it's going to melt the camera, so let's get out of here.
I love that I have family around and cooking outdoors. We got the apples from the apple tree, the wild apple tree, and we're making some applesauce for dinner tonight. Just fun doing all these things with everybody.
Well, I like having all the family together while camping, and I think that everything tastes much better when you're cooking outside.
With the fire burning down nicely, we're going to now prep the turkey to go in the hole. That's going to involve, well, obviously taking it out of its packaging. It's already thawed because you don't want to do this with a frozen turkey. You could be here for a week. So we're going to take it out of the packaging, rub oil on it, put some stuff in the middle of it. You know, all the usual stuff you do to get a turkey ready. But the big step we're going to do here that's different is we're going to cover it in cheesecloth, if the cheesecloth arrives, and several layers of tin foil, up to 10 layers of foil, so that when it goes in the hole, it's well protected against the coals, but still cooks. Time to prep.
Oiled it and first off we put butter underneath the skin, and inside the turkey we put apple, onion, and lemon, and some handy spike oiled it all and then salt and peppered on top. And we're ready for the cheesecloth.
Yes, it's time for the cheesecloth, but this can take a while, so let's do it quickly. And while we're wrapping it at hyper speed, I'll tell you that we use the cheesecloth to protect the turkey so it doesn't stick to the next step, which is putting foil on. And again, this is going to take a while, so let's go a little faster, shall we? We need to protect the turkey while it's in the hole, so we use 10 layers of foil. Now you may be wondering, why do you use 10 layers of foil? Why not 8? Why not 12? To tell you the truth, we're not really sure. 10 is the number we came up with, and we use it every time we put the turkey in the hole. And so far, so good. Now that the turkey is firmly wrapped in foil and weighs 10 pounds more than when we started, it's time to place it in a wire basket so we can lower it into the ground safely. And more importantly, so we can lift it out of the fire when it's done. So the pit's ready to go. Galen's just pushing aside some of the coals here so we have a nice little pit to lower the turkey into. It's just being put in its metal enclosure, and in just a second or two, it's going in the hole. And I gotta tell you, I don't think I'd want to go in that hole. That's gotta be what, like 1,000 degrees?
I think so.
Maybe 10,000 degrees?
It's melting by contact.
It's, yeah, mine too. This is no good. All right, here comes the turkey. Let's do it. All right. Okay, now the turkey has been buried in the ground back here. Nothing left for us to do but pursue wholesome activities and wait for the turkey to cook. Of course, when we say wholesome activities, we mean standing around a campfire drinking beer. Okay, we'll also watch the clouds go by, and maybe after we've done that for a while, we'll have a little lunch.
I like about it smelling nature and going out with my family, and the food really tastes better than at home it tastes better when it's at camping when it's instead of at home.
I love spending time with the family.
Yeah.
And creating memories around a lot of food, using creative techniques.
ponding in this beautiful weather.
I love the peacefulness out here and how quiet it is. Get away from all the busyness and go for walks in the woods and
The adventures.
drink good BC craft beer.
Cooking in the rain.
And family time.
Cooking in the rain.
Okay, it's been nearly 6 hours since we buried the turkey in the ground, and now it's time to dig it up and see if it's ready for us to eat. This is always the most nerve-wracking part of the entire operation. The turkey's out of the hole and we're ready to open it. We have no idea what we're going to find in here, but we're going to find out right now. And after all the layers of foil have been removed and the cheesecloth is cut off, the turkey is revealed in all its glory. Now, don't expect a golden brown turkey like you see usually. There's too much foil for that. But this is the most delicious turkey you'll ever taste, with or without crispy skin.
One there. Go. Turkey. Ooh. Oh, yes. I guess we
Salad?
send it this way.
You don't want this one?
No, this is awesome salad.
You want this one too?
Turkey? Send it.
Sorry for the small spoon in this one.
How do I cut it?
Here.